we're looking at 2 phases. First phase from today till you complete your syllabus, 21st to 24th of October, and then 24th of October to your exam date. Okay, so your preparation kind of needs to be broken down into these 2 phases, phase 1, phase 2. This is more of, this is more of kind of a wrap-up phase where you need to finish things. This is more of revise and practice phase. So we need to be kind of clear with what we're doing in each of these phases. Right now, I don't want you to worry too much about revising and practice or revising too much. Right now, the focus is more on completion of the syllabus. You have roughly 33 days to finish the syllabus. Now, what I would expect you to do in this window is, number 1, you complete all readings with the help of videos at minimum once. All the readings, not even leaving out a single one. All the readings of all the 10 subjects, including ethics, including boring readings, including corporate governance, including the first 2 readings of equity, which are theoretical. Whatever readings, every reading you should have gone through at least once with the help of videos. Okay, that's what I expect. Second thing, while watching videos, if you have done that, you can take notes on juice notes, because we're going to rely heavily on juice notes when we are revising in the final few days. So when you're reviewing the videos, take notes on top of the juice notes. If you have already taken them, great. If you haven't, it's all right. It's no big deal. Don't obsess about it too much. Third, in this video, in this leg, I want you to do curriculum EOCs, and if you can, which is optional, but if you can, few boxes, but I want you to prioritize the EOCs here. So you do curriculum EOCs and you do the blue boxes, and that's it. If you've done this, where you've gone through the entire syllabus once carefully, you've taken down your notes while going through the videos, and if you do curriculum EOCs and blue boxes, you're going to be in a comfortable shape if you can reach here. How many of you can say that I can achieve everything and finish syllabus comfortably till 23rd of October? If you have to give up on something, if you're really short of time, you can consider leaving out blue boxes. I mean, ideally, you should be doing them. You can be a little strategic with blue boxes. For example, Ankit, any blue box that's more than 1 page, usko chhod do. Like FRA blue boxes, these are crazy. I don't know what Safe Institute has done with them. They've literally printed annual reports, inside those blue boxes. Leave them. But look at some of the economics blue boxes. They're beautiful. Economics blue boxes are really good quality. So you can do them. So you can be a little strategic about spending time. But this is what I would do. I would do all the videos at least once, maybe twice, depending on how difficult I find them. I will go through all the videos. I will do through EOCs. Then what I would do is, once I enter the final leg of the preparation, on day 1, I will take the first mock. Okay. Now I would suggest you take confidence builder mock of FinTree, which is, I think, mock number 4. So on day 1, when you enter the final leg of preparation, take the confidence builder mock. Okay, don't take eye opener mock. Ask me why. So what happened is, internally when we were uploading these mocks, something happened, and the confidence builder became eye opener, and the eye opener became confidence builder. Okay. And the way system works is, we cannot change, because then we lose all the analytics of other candidate. So we could not change the sequence of the mocks. So what happened to people when they were writing the mocks on the August exam? August, we revised the mocks this season. So then they were writing the August exam. When they wrote confidence builder, उनकी पूरी हालत ही खराब हो गई. These guys were in massive paranoia then. So I'm just giving you a heads up. The confidence builder and eye opener is kind of switched this time around. So write the confidence builder. That's a confidence destroyer, not not confidence builder. So write this mock. When you write this mock, you write this without preparation, without any revision, without any revision or prep. It's all right. Okay. You would score low. If you score 40%, that's okay. I mean, that will be a good score in this mock. Then what you do is spend next 6 days with the crash course. So spend next 6 days with crash course. Is already available in your login. I don't know how many of you have got a chance to check it. I recorded this crash course, I think in Feb this year. I don't remember, but I recorded it recently. What I did is in the first 5 days, I did a same level 1 style of crash course, which is on YouTube. Some of you might have seen that. And on the 6th day, I was supposed to do a formula revision video, but I ended up spending almost 8-9 hours of that. And the 6th video became a crash course of crash course, which people loved, by the way. So instead of becoming a 5-day course, it now became a 6-day course. Okay, but it covers the whole syllabus comprehensively, and you have to really push yourself to spend those. You'll have to push yourself to spend that. Like finish it in 6 days, right? I want you to finish that course in 6 days itself. I don't want you to like take 7 or 8 days. I know it's going to be very tiring, because you would be sitting and watching videos for 10 hours. But if you do it sincerely, it will make your rest of the preparation easy. Again, when you're watching the videos, I would recommend that take notes with the juice notes. Take notes and put them on top of juice notes, because that's the only thing we're going to use for revision then. Okay, so that's your step number 2. Then step number 3, there are total 6 FinTree mocks. So there are total 6 FinTree mocks, plus there are 2 CFA mocks. Is that correct? CFA has given you 2 mocks. So 6 FinTree plus 2 CFA mocks. I want you to write them on alternate days. Okay, so write one mock, give yourself break for a day, write the second mock, then give yourself break for a day. And then what do you do on the break days, the days on which you're not writing the mock? On the the off days when you're not taking the mock, that's where you work on your weak areas. Work on weak areas. How do you work on weak areas? One very good way to do it is to do candidate resources. So this was my strategy also, and it used to work magic when I took the exam. Unfortunately, when I took the exam, there was no such concept as candidate resources. In fact, finding question bank itself used to be a big challenge. But what I used to do is I used to write a mock and then prepare a very nuanced Excel file and I would map my performance. And I would say, what, mock 1, ethics this much, FRA this much, con this much, derivative this much. Then whichever subjects I scored the lowest, I will use the next day and then try and solve as many questions as I could on that particular subject. So let's say when you write your mock, on the 7th day, right? So, or 8th day, day 1, you write the first mock, day 2, you write the date, then next 6 days, you do the crash course. On day 8, when you write the third mock, let's say you don't score well in FRA and equity, for example, then spend the entire day, the rest of the day and maybe next day, and go to candidate resources and solve everything that's there on FRA. On an average, your run rate should be minimum 300 to 400 questions a day. If you have the capacity to sit long hours, and if you're doing this full time, you should be able to pull off about 300 to 400 questions a day. That's doable, right? People do it. Um, and if you do that right, if you solve 200, 300 questions on FRA in a single day, you write the next mock, आपका स्कोर अच्छा आने ही वाला है. No matter what, your scores are going to be great in FRA. And then in the next mock, you'd realize, oh, I'm scoring bad in PM. Then go to candidate resources and solve all the PM in one go, and then write the next mock. And then probably you'd score low in equity, and then go and solve questions on equity. Just repeat the drill. Okay, that's a very robust, comprehensive way of preparing. If I were you, I would take leave of from office of about 21 days minimum. If you could do maybe 30 days, I'll be very, very happy. But at least 21 days of leave. Why? Because you're already, it's like you're already well prepared. You're trying to climb a mountain. You're already there, right? You're at the base of that summit. You've done all the hard work. You just want to push yourself in the last few days. And then once your level 2 is done, more or less your charter is in sight. So I know that sitting here right now feels like 21 days is a lot. It will affect my office performance and whatnot. But if you look at longer scheme of things, take a 10-year horizon, this could be a difference between you getting your CFA charter early or maybe getting your CFA charter or not at all, right? It could make that difference. So in the longer scheme of things, that additional 7-8 days of leave wouldn't matter, right? But that CFA charter on your wall is going to matter to you for the rest of your life. Career-wise, professionally, personally, in every possible way, it's going to be a very satisfying experience. So I want all of you to get that congratulations email. And that will happen if you follow this process sincerely, and which basically means it's going to take time. So take leaves. It's okay. Talk to your bosses, figure out a way, but kaise bhi karke chutti lo, so that you can enjoy your final leg of preparation. So that's roughly, my plan for you guys. And I think if you do it sincerely, you should be pretty good.